Welcome,
All right.
everyone.
Thanks, everybody, for coming. My name's Steve. I'm the Director of Sales at Roommaster. This is Kim. She's our Strategic Account Manager. There's more people here than a Miami Marlins game. Am I right? Yeah. No?
This is great.
All right. Anyways, it's an honor to stand here and represent Roommaster. It's a name that's been trusted by hoteliers for 30 years. You hear Roommaster and you're thinking, I don't remember that for the last 30 years. We've been known as Inquest. We've rebranded to Roommaster, and it began with a simple idea to give hotels a reliable, powerful property management system that puts control back in the hands of operators. Vision really hasn't changed. So now we have a dedication to building technology and AI that's going to help independents get more guests for less, more revenue, so you can spend time with your customers. And we're going to show you that today. So Kim Brewer-Ruse, who's been with our company for over a decade, is an expert in all things hotel technology. So my passion for hotels comes from actually being on the other side, the front desk. It's from being behind in the weeds, the night audits, the families in front of you screaming, we need extra towels, I don't have towels, where's the pool? All that stuff. So we're harnessing hotel technology and leading with AI, and we're going to show you how we do that today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a story. And I checked into a hotel in Clearwater, and as I'm checking in, the lady at the front desk, amazing, we're having a great conversation. And what she's doing is she's constantly hanging up on a ringing phone. So she's going to switch the slide here. There we go. Yeah, we talked about that. She's constantly hanging up. And listen, this is what you don't know, is when I'm talking to her and having this great engagement, she's hanging up on maybe someone calling to book the presidential suite for 10 days straight. Maybe it's Taylor Swift booking all the rooms for her wedding. You don't know who's on that phone that you are immediately hanging up. That's lost revenue. They're calling the Hilton next door. They're calling another property, and you're losing that business. So as I was communicating with this lady, we had a great conversation. She had all her attention on me, yet continuously just decline. And when we put phone calls into that hold pattern, it's over 80% of the time they're straight gone. They're just going and they're going to someone else. So Roommaster Concierge has been born, and it's an AI concierge service that when you call can book a reservation for your hotel. Now, it's not like a phone tree. This isn't something that's prompted and it transfers places that you pre-set up. This is an actual AI concierge that is amazing, and there's really no other way to do it, but we're just going to roll a demo. I'm just going to call them live right now, and we're going to hear it. This is a real hotel.
Welcome to the Sunset Hotel. This is Sadie, your AI receptionist. How can I help you?
Hi, Sadie. This is Steve. I'd like to book a room for Friday, please.
Hi, Steve. Just to confirm, you'd like to book a room for Friday, which is September 19th. Is that correct?
That is correct, yeah.
All right, Steve. What date would you like to check out?
It's just going to be one night, please.
Perfect. So you'll be checking in on Friday, September 19th, and checking out on Saturday, September 20th. How many adults will be staying in the room?
It's going to be 2 adults, please.
Thank you, Steve. Will there be any children staying in the room?
Yeah, regrettably, there's going to be 2 children as well.
No problem, Steve. Can you tell me the ages of each child, please?
That's kind of weird. Why do you want to know the ages of my kids?
I understand it might seem a bit odd, Steve. We ask for the ages just to make sure the room setup and amenities are suitable for your family, and to check if any special rates or bedding are needed. Could you share their ages, please?
Yeah, one is 12 and one is 10. Hey, do you have a pool?
Thanks, Steve. So one child is 12 and the other is 10. And yes, we do have both an indoor and outdoor pool for your swimming pleasure. The pools are open from 9 in the morning until 10 at night. Now, just to confirm, Your booking is for 2 adults and 2 children. Checking in on Friday, September 19th, and checking out on Saturday, September 20th. Is that all correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Hey, is the pool? Do you have a water slide with that pool? It's a big deal for 12-year-olds.
I totally get it, Steve. Let me check if our pool has a water slide or any special features for kids. One moment. I checked for you, Steve. The hotel has both an indoor and outdoor pool, but there's no mention of a water slide with either pool. If you'd like, I can double check with the front desk for you. Would you like me to do that, or should I go ahead and check room availability for your date?
No, I'm good. Is there a pub on site or a bar? It asks the real questions, right?
No worries, Steve. There isn't a bar or pub on site at the hotel, but there are dozens of restaurants and bars within walking distance. If you want recommendations, just let me know. Would you like me to go ahead and check room availability for your stay?
No. Is there like a theme park or anything nearby?
Yes, there is. The hotel is just 2 blocks from Jolly Roger Amusement Park, and only 4 blocks from the iconic boardwalk with rides, amusements, and shops. There's plenty for kids and families to do nearby. Is there anything else you'd like to know, or should I check room availability for your stay?
Yeah. One other question. I want to bring my dog. Is that cool?
Thanks for asking, Steve. Pets are only allowed in Tower 2 rooms, with a fee of $30 per night. Service animals are welcome in all rooms with no extra charge. Would you like me to check availability for a pet-friendly room for your stay?
Yes, please.
I have some great room options for you, and even better, you will receive 5% off any reservation made on the phone. To help narrow down the choices, do you prefer an ocean view, a partial ocean view, or no view for your room?
Definitely prefer an ocean view, and let's go ahead and book it.
Thanks, Steve. For an ocean view, here are 2 options. Tower 2 Ocean View Studio at $68.54 for the night. Tower 2 Ocean View, suite at $68.54 for the night. Would you like to book one of these rooms?
Yes, please. Tower 2.
Great choice, Steve. Just to confirm, you'd like to book the Tower 2 Ocean View Studio for one night, checking in Friday, September 19th, and checking out Saturday, September 20th, for 2 adults.
Okay, so we kind of get it, right? It's pretty cool, right? We like it? Yeah? So a lot of those questions, do your water slide, tell me about your heated pool, that's all customizable for your property, for an independent hotel. If you have a water slide, like I said, very, very important for the 10 and 12-year-olds, and it's a 48-inch height restriction, you just preload that in, and it'll tell all of that information straight to your guests. You can put in recommendations for a pub that's down the street that gives you a kickback or anything like that. You can put in, hey, when you check in, if you have a dog, there's a $75 cleaning fee. All that stuff is customizable completely for your property. So let's say someone has a really crazy request and asks, I don't know, something wild. You can then get prompted that the technology didn't understand that. And as the owner, you can type in the answer. And the next time that they actually ask that, it'll have a clear answer. So completely customizable technology. It will then send me a booking to my email, hold the reservation, charge a credit card, and get everything that syncs directly with the property management system. It does it all. So in my scenario where I was talking to the lady in Clearwater, I was on about Hulk Hogan's bar and that I wanted to go and was it great? And it was awful, just FYI, rest in peace. But when we talked about it, it was great. Sadie could have been answering all those phones that she was constantly declining. So Roommaster Concierge is really great for that. What do you think, Kim?
I think it was fantastic. Though I do have a question. I'm a native Tennessean, and in the South, we have a little special way that we speak and we talk. And when guests are coming to Tennessee to stay at one of the hotels, they're really looking for that special Southern kindness and that Southern hospitality.
It's true.
What can Sadie do for that to make them feel welcome?
Do we get involved with Sadie sounding regional? So we do, and This just came out. This is Southern Sadie. She sounds like this.
Hey there, this is Sadie, your virtual receptionist from the OTM team. How may I help you today?
Hi. Do you have a pool?
Yes, we do have a heated outdoor pool. It's open from 9 in the morning until 9 at night. Is there anything else you'd like to know about the pool or the hotel?
No, I'm good. Bless your heart. All right. So, as you see, we do regional accents. There is an English Sadie. There's a male Sadie. That's part of the Roommaster Concierge family. We also do languages, German, French, Spanish, and it's constantly evolving. So if you have a community that is largely, say, Mandarin, they call in, speak Mandarin, recognizes it immediately, and all of a sudden, it'll communicate in that language and do the exact same thing that you just heard. We want to do this to be synonymous with innovation, with precision, and with trust. I'm not going to go into the whole sell about, oh, this is how great we are. You can actually hear the ability to create and book reservations. So why do guests want this? Or why do hotels want this? They want this so they can spend more times with their guests. So things are changing. We're leaning on AI to drive these initiatives. Everybody's going to do this, and this is the first technology of its kind that's going to allow actual revenue to come in. So what have we seen? We've seen an increase big time in direct bookings to the hotel. We don't want OTAs. We don't want people on Expedia. We don't want people on booking.com. We want revenue coming into our hotels so that we realize that and don't have to pay those 10, 20, 30, 40%. So in our first deployment of this, which happened this summer, we are seeing revenue in the thousands per week that Sadie is booking, the Roommaster Concierge is able to communicate with. So we're seeing, as you can see, direct bookings increase. We're seeing a boost in satisfaction because people are getting a phone call. It's not one concierge, there's many. So if 8 people call at the exact same time, they all get answered. There's no hold tree, it's all part of it. So we're seeing an increase in revenue. I don't want to talk about an outliers, but concierge booked reservations between 5,000 and 7,000. Just one person just called and booked 10 days and $5,000 in reservations. So that's the AI concierge that we're doing, and it's gone great so far. We've got thousands of dollars in revenue. It integrates with the property management system, so it goes right to and books the reservation for you. It's really great for the guests because it'll text you. It has the follow-up. You can book everything online, so it's great. So I'm going to kick it over to Kim. She's going to talk about our next product with Amplify, but here is the information sheet. I'll give you a sec. We'll leave it up there. So this is Roommaster Concierge. Take a snap of it. It's going to take you to an information page, and we're at booth 413. Kim, take it away.
Thanks so much, Steve. I appreciate that. Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you're with us today. I want to talk with you about our AI revenue management system called Amplify. It's kind of taken revenue management to the next level. With our Roommaster software, we have great tools within the software so that you can manage your revenue based on your occupancy, based on times of the year, holidays, seasons, so that you can automatically have those rates increase or decrease, based on what's happening at your property. But doing that, you're really only looking at your screen. You can only see what's in front of you, not all around you. So let's get on the elevator and go up to the top floor. I'm going to keep feedback. Let's go up to the top floor where we have that office with windows all around, and you can see everything that's happening in your town. Whether it's a small little town or whether it's a big metropolitan area, you can see everything that's happening. With our Amplified AI-powered revenue management, you're able to set your comp sets. There's no limit. So if you are in a small town and you only have 6 comp sets in your area, that's okay. But if you're in a metropolitan area and you're competing with about 20 or 30 other properties, there's no limit to the number of comp sets that you can have. So I think that's absolutely fantastic. Using the AI technology built into this, we're going out and searching the rates of your competitors to see what's happening out there. What are they going to be? You choose how you want to be presented in that comp set. Do you want to be at the top of the list? Do you want to be at the bottom, or somewhere right there in the middle? So with the rate technology, it's going to put you right in the middle. It's going to send you over suggested rate updates for you to push over to the PMS, or you can put it on autopilot and let it do the pushing for you. managing your system, your rates directly through Amplify is a very clean process. Be sure and come check us out in booth 413 to take a look at that. So you can see what it looks like in action. Right off the bat, using Amplify and the rate management tool, we're seeing an increase in the RevPAR by 25% and more right off the bat. Sticking with our policy and rules that we are a software that's designed for hoteliers by hoteliers, we worked with a lot of our clients to help build this product, getting their ideas, their suggestions, and their feedback to come back to us and give us items we should be putting into this that meets their needs. So I'm loving the technology that's coming with that. In addition, you can see the future. Did you know about that? We're doing time travel in this. So you can see the future with our surge intensity calendar. So let's say maybe, I don't know, 9 months from now, it's just been posted. Taylor Swift is going to be coming to town and putting on a concert.
A lot of Taylor Swift references
I
in the
know.
speech we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, we're giving her a lot there. I'm not Coldplay bringing their Kiss Cam here. But you want to know about these
So
events.
we can see concerts in the future?
Yes.
Oh. So if it knows that Taylor's coming, it's going to be like, hey, your room should be a lot more expensive.
You better quadruple the prices of those rooms.
Right. And we noticed that with Amplify, it's going to tell you, hey, all your competitors are at $500 a night, let's call it. But if you want to be the cheapest, you don't want to be at 100 or 150. You want to realize the revenue's in the middle there because you're losing at 150. You're the cheapest, but all that revenue between 100 and 500 is all there. So it's going to recommend you be 10% lighter. So everybody's 500, it'll comp set that you're now 490, 480, 475, and it's going to recommend that specific change.
I think that's just fantastic. So yes, you can see how many people are going to be attending this event, how many support staff personnel are coming in. You know, if Taylor's coming in or Coldplay's coming in, they've got a band.
Little League baseball, big tournaments.
Oh, how about the Dolphins? You're going to know anytime there's a home Dolphins game, so that you're making sure that you have all of the rooms and the pricing set that you're getting the most money out of this as possible. It's really a tool to help you and ease your life so that you can kind of take care of your guests. That's what we're focusing on, is take care of the guests that are in front of you. Give them that personal touch that they've always been wanting, and let some of the software do the tools for you. I highly recommend going to our website at roommaster.com and downloading our AI revenue management playbook. There's some great tools and information and tips in there to help get you started with it. And if you'd like to know more, please stop over at booth 413 and we'll give you a little session of Amplify and show you what it looks like. And there's the QR code up there. I also want to cover some other new features that came out in our software this year. We have a new booking engine and channel manager that came out, which do absolutely fabulous things, taking us to a complete next level when it comes to direct bookings. But there's some items on there that I really want to focus on and dive into. So you get one portal that you log into to be able to see your booking engine and your channel manager, so you're not in and out of other programs. You're all in one location, so you can see everything that you're connected to through third party. You can also see everything about your booking engine and your rates and your availability and things like that. But let's really dig into the booking engine and let you know how special it is. So some of the things we can do is a reservation hold feature. The property can set this to be as low as 24 hours or as up to 72 hours, whatever your preference may be on this. So let's say that you're together with all of your girlfriends and your friends are wanting to go do a trip together, and Jacqueline's making all the reservations, but she can't get in touch with Michelle to make sure she's available for this date. Put the reservation on hold. So then Jacqueline can get with Michelle. She's got it on hold. We're going to remind her every 12 hours, that you have this reservation on hold. Do you want to continue with it? So when Michelle gets back to Jacqueline and says, yes, those dates work fine for me, then Jacqueline can go in, complete the reservation process, and now we have a fully booked room for our next girls trip. So loving that part. In addition, so we're talking about groups of friends coming out. We have a module called Circles, and Circles is our group blocks. And we really took this to the next level. So if you have a bride that's hosting her wedding at your property, instead of having to get all of the guest names from her, maybe import them in through an Excel sheet, or you've got a staff member there at the property entering all these reservations, no, we're going to give that bride her own booking engine so she can share that information with all of her guests and our people that are going to be attending her events. So on the booking engine, we can set a banner page that's their color scheme, and congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, or the future Mr. and Mrs. Smith. But it's a truly customized booking engine for that group. Even if you were doing a work retreat, let's say we were going to a hotel and planning an event there for Roommaster, we would have a booking engine that had Roommaster at the top of our banner page. So we can customize even the small booking engines for these group events So it really makes you stand out, kind of bespoke. And when guests are making reservations, even through a group block, they're able to purchase additional add-on items as they're making the reservation. We know we have the ability to create package rates, and that takes time for your staff to be able to put that together and pull all the components into it. Why not let the guests build their own package? That way we're certain they're going to be happy. So if they decide they want dinner for two, or they want a boat excursion, or they want a golfing event, all of that can be purchased during the check-in process and comes right over into the reservation, and even has the account codes attached to it because you're tracking the revenue from this. When the guests are checking out, they're also given another option, which was a huge request, especially from Florida, where I live as well, Hurricane Hallie. So travel insurance. So we're offering your guests now trip protection, travel insurance. So when they're in the checkout process, it'll give them the dollar amount based on their total stay, so they can purchase trip protection if they want. They don't have to, of course, but they can opt to have that. So when the reservation comes through, we charge the deposit right away based on what your requirements there at the property. And then our insurance company, Vertical Insure, will reach directly out to the guest, giving them the information about their travel insurance. So I thought that was pretty wild and interesting as well. Let's see. What if you don't know how to build a booking engine? I can't write an HTML. I think I need some technology to help me with that. So for independent hotels, you may not have a programmer or a developer there on staff. That's okay. You don't have to know how to write an HTML, but you've probably surfed online and found some other hotels that have great booking engines that look wonderful. And you'd like to have yours look like that. So in building the booking engine, we have all of your components in there, the name of your property and your rooms and your rates and all of that. But you can just put in a URL of a booking engine you really like and tell the software to build it for you. So in about 60 seconds, you're going to have your own custom booking engine for your property. Link to your property website, and it's all about you. In addition, when you're doing your rooms and your descriptions on your rooms, because you really want to make it stand out, let the AI technology do that for you. So it can build those descriptions and really make that look like the best room that anyone has ever seen, or book that one.
And that's what we say. We say lean on AI to generate revenue for the independents. This is the AI playbook that we talk about. AI is going to generate a great booking engine that looks amazing. You're just going to say, hey, I really like this one, and it's going to create one just for you, customized for you.
Yes.
Fast.
And you know, one of the other great features, as our strategic account manager, and I've been here over 12 years with our company now, I work mainly with our management groups that have multiple properties. Wouldn't it be really nice if you had one booking engine and a guest puts in dates, and when they click check availability, every one of your hotels shows up so they can see the rates and availability at each of those hotels in one screen. And then when they click on the book it button, then it launches right into that property's particular
Concierge
website.
does that as well. So if you have multiple properties and you say, hey, I want to book on Friday, it's Super Bowl weekend, super busy. They'll say, hey, listen, property A is not available, but property B and C have rooms, and here they are. It'll refer you to your own properties. It'll do that all live with Roommaster Concierge.
Yeah. That's great. Now, one of my favorite parts about all of this is because being here for 12 years, when I started, I was with our support team and managed our support team, and I've done installations. So when doing all of this, I also worked very much with customers and clients and getting to know everyone. And if we were working with a third party, so it could have been an OTA integration, it could have been a phone system integration, any of those, many times you as the client get stuck between vendors. Or the room master team may say, well, I'm not seeing any errors on my side. It looks okay. And the OTA says, well, I don't have any errors over here either, so it must be okay. And well, why am my rate showing for $50 on booking.com? That's a problem. So you no more getting stuck in the middle there. We do the support for all of these products, so you don't have to get stuck between vendors. So the Amplify, the Sadie, the Room Master Concierge, the booking engine, the channel manager, all of this is all covered under the Room Master agreement. So you don't have to call multiple people and you have to purchase additional support agreements. It's all right here.
Awesome. Good.
Yes.
All right. So thanks, guys. The hospitality industry is evolving faster than ever. And we believe AI is no longer just a future thing. This isn't, 1995 and we saw Terminator 2 and we're like, whoa, the machines and everything. This is happening today. And this is really important. And that's why we're proud to announce these two groundbreaking innovations. Amplify is designed to harness that data, transform it into actually actionable insights that's going to drive revenue and a real clear ROI. This isn't one of those things where a hotel says, okay, well, will this help me make money? No, there's a clear path to ROI. It's not expensive, and it's something that's going to drive revenue. Concierge takes that innovation, puts AI, as you heard, powered directly into your guest journey. So now it's turning every interaction into an opportunity to impress, an opportunity to be that hotel that's on the forefront of technology. We love the hotels that kick it old school and are still signing guests in behind the front desk on pen and paper. That's great, that's unique. But to really, really grow and compete in today's market, it's AI, and it's happening now. So before we wrap, listen, I want to thank Kim for her perspective and her expertise, her insight, leadership. It drives our team. And together, listen, we're not building just technology, but we're building a future for hoteliers that's smarter, that's more personal, that's designed to meet the challenges of tomorrow. Missed calls is missed revenue. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening and for believing in Roommaster and helping us shape the future of hospitality. Things have changed. The future is now. So we're at 413. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Have a good rest of the day.